A pair of snake wranglers in the Florida Everglades made quite the catch over the weekend, capturing a massive 144-pound python.
A Sheffield Lake woman betrayed by her pet boa constrictor.
Severe emergency.
Please.
Hello?
I had a boa constrictor stuck to my face.
Ma'am, you have a what?
Boa constrictor.
You have a boa constrictor stuck to you?
4035.
A snake this size could probably swim about 25 miles an hour.
The woman found a 7-foot Burmese python hiding underneath stacks of clothing.
Sometimes the river hides startling surprises, like the unintentional visit of an anaconda. These fishermen had absolutely no clue about the enormous surprise lurking behind the bush for them. Their curiosity led them to a startling discovery.
Olha só o tamanho. Olha.
Yes, a huge anaconda. As their bravery soon faded, it switched to a breathless moment when the giant reptile started following them. Lurking underwater danger. This moment, a breath away from disaster, is one you won't forget. Cruising down the river, some fishermen noticed something strange.
E aqui é assim, né? A gente vai andando.
What drew their attention was the lurking danger below. An anaconda concealed beneath the surface.
Essa ficou boa.
Despite knowing the peril, they inched closer, capturing every chilling detail just inches from the deadly serpent. Then, in a heartbeat, the anaconda's lightning reflexes took charge. They were fortunate, as anything could have been unveiled. Giant enigmatic serpent. Right in the heart of a forest expedition, some daring explorers stumbled upon a jaw-dropping scene by the water's edge. But here's the twist. It wasn't just any colossal snake, but it was a real head-turner. As they gasped in awe, this giant revealed its huge, bulging belly. What in the world had it devoured? A deer? A zebra? Or some extraordinary surprise? This scene oozed mystery and drama, leaving everyone on the edge, both thrilled and puzzled. Nature's secrets run deep. Just when these fishermen thought it was an ordinary day of fishing, something unexpected turned their world upside down in front of the camera. A colossal aquatic giant suddenly emerged from the depths beneath, slammed into their boat, leaving everyone on board in a state of sheer disbelief. That croc really had some power to shake that boat like that. Unexpected serpent encounter. Now, look at this giant monster, tied with a thick rope. It might look fake to many of you, but believe me, this is real. Featuring a massive reptile trying to break free, this terrifying video was recently shared by some anonymous user. This python, after devouring a large animal, might have been trying to flee. However, before it could escape, someone caught it and tied it to a pillar. But who dared to tie such a colossal serpent in such a way? Water monster. In Indonesia, these fishermen's joy turned to pure awe as a colossal sea mystery emerged. As their boat glided through the serene waters, an enigmatic behemoth broke the surface. Was it a sea monster lurking beneath, a colossal giant snake, or perhaps a massive whale shark? Whispers of amazement filled the air as sightseers debated the aquatic riddle. What do you guys think about this unsolved enigmatic creature? Was it a gentle giant or something far more mysterious? Giant river surprise. In the Uganda River of Mozambique, some men's kayaking expedition in an instant turned into a horrible nightmare.
Big fucking ape.
Initially, Their journey proceeded as anticipated, and all seemed ordinary. However, ominous sounds coming from the surrounding bushes jolted them into alertness.
You literally pushed the front of your boat up.
But determined, they continued their expedition as they planned. And here, their expedition took an unexpected turn. Little did they know an unforeseen terror lay ahead. Unfortunately, a massive hippo disrupted their voyage, creating chaos and fear. Faced with this unexpected menace, they had no choice but to abruptly conclude their expedition for the day. Hippo Close Encounter. Canoeing in Africa sounds like an exciting adventure, right? But let me tell you about these guys who went canoeing in 2018 and were having a good time when things went south in the blink of an eye. Just when they thought it was a regular day on the water, a massive hippo showed up. And get this, it charged right at them.
Hey! Whoa.
Luckily, the hippo then vanished into the water, and all of the men escaped the site safely. But imagine what could happen if the hippo charged at them a little faster. Road trip went wrong. While staying during the road trip, this friendly group spotted a giant South African python crawling under one of their vehicles. The unexpected surprise left a sheer fear.
Get in the car! It's coming for you!
But one of the brave men chose to grab the snake with his bare hands, but ultimately failed to do that.
Grab it, Jazzy, grab it.
Wait.
What happened next was really unthinkable, as the snake, after slithering from the first vehicle, did this.
That thing is crazy.
Astonishing Anaconda Encounter. Witness this tale of wild bravery and decide whether this man is fearless or ignorant. In the enigmatic woods, this man made a jaw-dropping discovery. A perfectly camouflaged anaconda lurking just beneath the water surface. With a daring streak, he chose to poke an anaconda with a stick. Unbelievably, he didn't stop and continued provoking the snake with a shorter stick, leading to this heart-stopping face-off. Snake in the house. Imagine the fear when you spot a huge venomous snake slithering in your own house. A few years back, some people discovered a huge cobra crawling on a shoe rack they kept outside their house. Then, the serpent chose to enter their home. The huge bars, being unable to stop it, let the lethal cobra enter the home, creating even more chaos in the town. Sea Snake Encounter. When this diver peered into the water, he spotted something moving at the surface. Thoughts raced through his mind, causing his heart to race with adrenaline. But what happened next was nothing short of a heart-pounding underwater showdown. As the creature stirred, its large, intent eyes locked onto the diver. Luckily, that sea serpent spared the diver's life. Intense snake encounter. This man unwillingly sparked a thrilling real-life game of cat and mouse, but with an unexpected co-star, a snake. In a dramatic showdown, a fearless man faced off against a wild reptile, defying our wildest expectations. He confronted the formidable snake boldly and narrowly escaped its surprise ambush. Luckily, he left the site unscathed. Taipan Encounter. Imagine your forest expedition bringing you close to the world's most venomous snake, a taipan. Absolutely awful, right? A fearless explorer faced an astonishing showdown with this lethal serpent. As he inched closer, the air was charged with danger. Then, in an instant, the taipan, with its teeth only inches away, struck, resulting in a breathtaking scene that was just on the verge of doom. Astonishing bicycle ride. Pedaling through the peaceful woods, a man's tranquil ride was suddenly disrupted when he spotted something blocking his path. It was a snake, a slithery roadblock.
I got the camera on the wrong side here.
Panic surged as he pushed his bicycle to maintain a safe distance. Nature's tension was obvious in the two's locked gaze. Well, the bicycle served as a protective shield between man and serpent, a barrier that safeguarded him from that lurking danger. Unpredictable reptilian encounter. Two policemen, attempting to calm a restless reptile, found themselves in an astonishing twist. As one of the officers was trying to confine it, the croc plotted a surprise. This encounter at first left the cops perplexed, then chuckling in wonder. The audacious crocodile managed to do what we as humans would never dare to, instilling a momentary fright into the fearless police officer. Gators Surprising Pal. This fella alone shattered the myth that reptiles can't be friendly. In an unexpected turn, a Florida man petted the gator's rugged back and calmly snapped its jaw shut using only its hands. There was not a hint of fear in his eyes. It felt like witnessing a real-life superhero. Gator chase. Let me show you something out of a blockbuster movie that you wouldn't believe your eyes. A brave man and a crafty gator took center stage, and it seemed to start with a reptile's pursuit. The bold man then quickly made a daring grab for the gator's back end, but all he could do was to touch the gator's tail. Well, the guy was lucky, as the gator decided to ignore him. Surrendering anteater. Imagine venturing deep into the forest. You spot something truly peculiar. In the same way, this man's curiosity led him closer, and what he found? A little anteater. But here's the kicker. As he stepped closer, it did something jaw-dropping. It stood on its hind legs, hands up in the air. It's like a scene from a police standoff. But this is nature's twist, a breathtaking moment that truly cannot go unnoticed. Nature's mysteries, huh? Monster lobster. Just off the South African coast, a daring sea diver set out on a thrilling adventure. With every plunge into the depths, his suspense grew. Finally, as he resurfaced, a colossal lobster emerged from the depths. Its enormous claws and impressive size left him in sudden disbelief. Creating a captivating story of the deep sea's wonders, this dramatic catch intrigued seafood enthusiasts. Cobraquenching thirst. Here's a tense standoff when a cobra locked eyes with a man with a fierce stare. But in an astonishing twist, this hair-raising moment transformed into an unexpected delight. Yes, you heard it right. The cobra, once menacing, bent down to drink water. Serpent's amazing standoff. Folks, watch this man's life and death tango with that venomous serpent. There was a guy who found himself in a bind with a lethal eastern diamondback rattlesnake that had boldly crawled up his leg.
Oh my God.
In a state of pure panic, he tried to flick the snake's tail, hoping to throw it off. But believe it or not, that crafty rattler held its ground, creating a nail-biting standoff.
Again.
But thankfully, the man proved lucky.
Come on, go the other way. Yeah.
Wild snake surprising encounter. I bet you've never come across a snake as serene and sly as this one before. A man sitting by the water's edge was minding his own business when suddenly a snake emerged and began crawling up his legs.
There it is. It did see me, and there it is. Hey girl, huh? Isn't she pretty? Look at that. Oh, she's a pretty thing. Came right up to me.
Well, the snake didn't seize his fish. Instead, a unique bond was forged. The man offered a fish, and the snake accepted. A true human-snake camaraderie, right?
I hope I got that.
Dead snake. One sunny afternoon, as an angler scanned the tranquil waters, his gaze fell upon a colossal snake lying motionless by the shore. Fear gripped him at first, but his curiosity urged him to take a closer look. As he inched closer, he discovered something astonishing. To his shock, the serpent was lifeless, a 2 to 3 year old Indian rock python. The realization proved really unsettling for him. Unexpected river guest. It's almost like this gator is the boss around here, making sure no one messes with its territory. A young boy's fishing trip took a really unbelievable turn when, out of nowhere, an uninvited guest made a shocking entry.
Pull it out. Oh, we got him. Oh my God.
As the boy was beaming with his catch's excitement, a colossal alligator emerged from the depths and promptly seized his prize catch.
The alligator's coming, Connor. Alligator's coming. Oh my. Oh, pull it out. Oh, we got him. Oh my God.
River Guardian. Challenging the reptile in its domain? Think again. Your catch might just swim away.
We're going home.
This father-son duo, just like fishing buddies from a storybook, casted their lines together, and when the son hooked a fish,
You got it, buddy.
his joy was infectious. But just as they were about to cheer, a lightning-fast reptile as slick as an underwater ninja darted in, grabbed the fish, and disappeared under the water.
Oh my God.
Giant serpent surprise. A couple of local hunters were wandering through the woods when suddenly they came across a massive reptile. Just like the size of a huge tree trunk, the hefty snake was emerging from a hole, slithering across the mud and crawling towards the astonished onlookers. But before it could grab one of them for its lunch, the guys jumped back and quickly managed to escape a bitter ending. Sewer fishing went wrong. This sewer expedition was all fun and games until their flashlights revealed a monster in the darkness.
What the hell? You hear that?
Bro, you hear it?
It's like a gas leak or something.
A monstrous, huge serpent.
Oh my God. Mike, can you see that? But, you know what? Guys, there's a huge snake in here.
Upon witnessing, the boys called their fearless friend, a serpent-savvy buddy.
Right there, you can see it. Man, you can't see crap. Bro, this is all on you. This is all on you.
He descended into the uncanny depths, taking no risks.
I can see his head in there. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my God.
What he emerged with sent shivers down their spines.
It's so much bigger than I thought.
It was none other than a colossal Burmese python with its jaws wide enough to gulp their worst nightmares. Caiman Showdown. On a calm fishing day, a persistent caiman stirred chaos. It chased their catch, making them throw it ashore. The wily thief then vanished underwater, leaving anglers alone. Just as they were to celebrate their big catch, the caiman ambushed again. This time, it failed, but the anglers could only watch in shock as their prized fish almost slipped away into the depths. A real nail-biter, right?
Hey.
Crocodile's surprise move. Luckily, this crocodile was more annoyed than hungry. Otherwise, the consequences could have been really intense. In a rather innocent move, this guy approached a crocodile. But as he chatted away, the croc suddenly launched a lightning-fast charge. Perhaps the serpent had an issue with his voice. But hold on, the real shocker is yet to come. When the man approached the massive reptile again, this happened.
Tu vas me laisser faire? Montre-moi ta patte.
Kayak close call. A heart-pounding encounter kicked off when a man, calmly kayaking, spotted a crocodile. Seemingly dozing, his curiosity got the better of him, inching closer and closer, until he was mere inches from the formidable reptile's open maw. It was a spine-tingling moment, and what came next left him breathless. But thankfully, it seemed to be the crocodile's lazy day, and it gracefully slipped into the water.
Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy.
What was a terrifying face-off soon became a heartwarming spectacle.
Good boy. Nice and friendly.
Crocodile's stealthy heist. Off the coast of Western Australia, a pair of thrilled fishermen struck gold with a shark on their line. But their relation took a swift turn.
Oh my God. Yeah.
As they fought to reel in their prize, a cunning 2.5-meter saltwater crocodile ambushed them.
Oh my God.
Turning a simple catch into a suspenseful battle for their hard-won meal. Cottonmouth Encounter. Amid the tranquil waters, a man trembled with fear as he spotted something peculiar coming towards him. With nerves of steel, he reached out and captured the creature, only to discover it was a lethal cottonmouth snake.
Hopefully, I get my hand under it. Oh my God.
Without a second thought, he bravely scooped up the deadly serpent with his bare hands.
Don't try this at home.
Polar bear, narrow miss. When the icy tundra seemed to go on forever, a brave group of snowmobilers rode through it. Laughter and excitement was filling the air, until their joy turned to pure astonishment. A colossal polar bear charged alongside them, its fierce eyes locked onto the sledge. They screamed in surprise as the bear pounced at them, nearly missing their vehicle. Wild Ride Intruder. A tranquil bike ride transformed into thrilling chaos when a snake tried to join the fun. This guy was enjoying a bike ride when suddenly the plot thickened. Out of nowhere, a sneaky snake tried to join the action. The tension, unbearable. It's more like a real-life thriller, right there on two wheels. Colossal Crab. Witness a jaw-dropping moment that rewrote the rules of beachcombing. A man was strolling the beach's sand when, out of nowhere, he spotted something moving, making him curious. Panic initially set in. But as the sand settled, he discovered a colossal crab, like the stuff of legends.
Holy!
What came next left the world stunned. He scooped up the massive crustacean barehanded.
Holy moly, look at the size of this thing!
Unexpected wildlife encounter. Have a look at this picturesque scene when a hungry bird swooped in to enjoy a meal left by tourists. But in a cruel twist of fate, an unexpected visitor appeared from the water and caught an unlucky bird, whisking it away.
Oh my God.
The unsuspecting bystanders were left in stunned disbelief as the serene scene transformed into a riveting spectacle.
Oh my God.
Kayak Panic. As this man embarked on an exhilarating kayaking adventure, little did he know that a chilling twist lay in wait. In the midst of his blissful paddle, a colossal bull shark emerged, turning his excitement into sheer fear.
Oh my God.
Time seemed to stand still, and for those heart-stopping moments, he stared into the abyss. Miraculously, the shark veered off, sparing the kayak and its trembling occupant from an encounter he would never forget. Fishing victory turned wild. Fishing in murky waters without any of nature's drama is no less than a miracle. An Indonesian guy was sitting by the river, waiting patiently for a good catch. He finally hooked a big one and couldn't contain his excitement by showing it off on camera. But just as he was basking in his fishing victory, an uninvited guest popped from the water, giving him the fright of his life. It was a huge crocodile. It's right that nature can be one heck of a surprise party. Unexpected kayaking encounter. Sometimes the kayaking experience could scare the life out of you.
Oh my God!
Two buddies out on a weekend getaway decided to spice things up with a kayaking adventure. All was well until one of their kayaks strayed out of reach. Being a good friend, one of them went after it. But as he neared the kayak, guess what he saw? A totally chill crocodile just hanging out by the water's edge. And then, well, you won't believe what went down next.
Oh my God!
Luckily, they both left the site safely. Gator, an unexpected visitor. In the blink of an eye, the peaceful scene transformed into a high-octane battle. Two friends just looking for a relaxing kayaking adventure were peacefully gliding along the serene waters. All was calm and beautiful, until nature had a thrilling twist up her sleeve. Out of absolutely nowhere, a hidden gator surged from beneath, crashing into their kayaks with bone-chilling intensity.
Was that a gator or a dolphin or what? That had to be a gator. Oh yeah, I got that GoPro!
Risky river encounter. Some thrills are better left unchased, but this adventurer had a different story in mind. On the riverbank, a daring soul decided to test his fate with a crocodile. Ignoring the inherent danger, he teased the massive reptile, even daring it to give chase. It was a heart-in-the-mouth scenario, where this man continued to push the boundaries. Midnight Serpent Surprise. Not just darkness, but night possesses a hidden world of secrets waiting to be unveiled.
I think he's realized we're not too much.
A group of tourists gathered under the cover of night, unaware of the hidden danger waiting for them.
Hooting out, wow, look at that, it's like a king cobra.
Suddenly, from the dark bushes, a king brown snake slithered out, catching everyone off guard. The snake then made a lightning-quick charge towards the startled tourists.
Wow, I cannot believe this. This is the king brown.
Underwater chase. A man interrupted the bathing session of this colossal creature and faced its wrath. The sight of its enormous horns peeking out left this man speculating wildly.
Hey.
Was it a deer, an antelope, or maybe a majestic bison? Suspense swelled until reality was unveiled. And it was a buffalo. But wait, folks, here the real nature's mysterious drama began, as a tremendous charge was set off by the man's unintentional interruption. Snake wrestling. Let's decide together whether this man is fearless or crazy. This awe-inspiring encounter will leave you all in disbelief, too. This courageous man faced off against a colossal 14-foot giant python. This epic wrestling match was a sight to behold, defying the limits of human courage. The daunting size of the serpent was eclipsed by the sheer determination of the man. A spectacle that leaves us all in awe of the untamed power that surrounds us. Heroic lake rescue. In the tranquil embrace of a remote lake, an unexpected hero emerged.
But obviously the deer ain't gonna make it, so...
This man, while fishing in the middle of the lake, witnessed a lost and alone newborn deer calling out for help. Without any hesitation, this guy stepped into the sea for help.
We don't really know what to do, but obviously the deer ain't gonna make it. So.
As he tenderly held it, the deer was shivering, with its eyes expressing both appreciation and fear.
She's just so weak, she has nothing left.
Well, now we can say that there is a remarkable bond formed between the human and the wildlife they protect. Rare serpent sighting. Amid the serene landscape of a South Dakota state park, a remarkable sight was captured. Garter snakes, known for their elusive behavior, emerged from their hibernation site, piquing the curiosity of onlookers.
I don't think you're practicing your social distancing.
An ardent nature enthusiast couldn't resist capturing this unique spectacle on video. With a mix of excitement and a touch of trepidation, he filmed the snakes as they leisurely basked in the sun near their den site.
I'm sure I'm grossing out some friends, but...
Shocking beach encounter. The tranquil sun-kissed beach with its gentle waves soon transformed into a chaotic moment when a lady chose to tease the sleeping monk seal. She approached a serene, endangered monk seal with a curiosity in her eyes. While attempting to touch it, the seal's eyes suddenly blazed with fury. The monk seal charged at the woman, making her mouth open. We held our breath. But wait! She managed to dodge at the last second! Her heart pounded, but she was left stunned, but miraculously unscathed. Nature's power right there, folks. Now that was a close call, indeed. Fearless encounter. Prepare to be astonished by this unbelievable scene. In a chilling face-off, a brave man found himself encircled by a serpentine spectacle. Yes! See this! As tension filled the air, he pulled off a move that left bystanders stunned. When faced with a cobra's perilous charge, he responded in a shocking way. Witness this astonishing moment that defies the norm and shows the extraordinary bond between humans and nature's enigmatic creatures. Fishing went wrong. Four friends were having a grand time on Folsom Lake, California. Everything seemed perfect until an unexpected guest arrived. A rattlesnake was seen swimming toward their boat. At first, they were intrigued, but their excitement turned into sheer panic when the snake slithered onto the back of their vessel.
Oh, fish! Oh, fish is on the boat!
Chaos ensued as they screamed in terror, yelling to go faster and to get that snake off their boat.
No, he's out! Go!
This shocking encounter left them with a story they'll never forget. Woo! Brown snake in brown soil. Sometimes the soil reveals more than just the treasure. Back in 2015, a man embarked on a seemingly ordinary digging expedition. With each shovelful of soil he unearthed, the tension in the air thickened. Suddenly, a sinister brown snake emerged from its underground refuge, coiled and ready to strike. The man's heart raced as he realized the perilous situation he had stumbled upon. Nature's unpredictable ways had presented him with an unforgettable, fear-stricken moment, right? Shocking Everglades encounter. Never test your fate, especially when you're around some lethal predators. This man, peacefully fishing in the serene Everglades, decided to test the waters with his hand. In a heartbeat, something unexpected happened. He got a shocking surprise when a water-dwelling predator pulled him right in. Therefore, keep your wits about you and always expect the unexpected when you're in their domain.
Get him, get him, get him, get him!
It's time for the open discussion now. Folks, now witness this remarkable scene where a man was standing waist-deep in a river with his reflection dancing on the water surface. What was truly astonishing was his fearless proximity to an anaconda, one of the largest snakes on the planet. The massive serpent slithered gracefully, inches away from him, as if in a delicate ballet. Undoubtedly, this was one of those rare moments that lingered in our minds, reminding us of the incredible connection we share with the animal kingdom. The audacity, the connection here is the true nature's version of a Hollywood blockbuster. Or one of those tales you can't help but share at a dinner party, right? Thank you very much for watching the video. Do like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon to not miss any of the upcoming amazing videos. Thank you once again.